Hello. Hello. Oh, people are here already. That's nice. Bryony, Milan, Mojo. Hello. Got a fair few teams this week. How many views have we got? 5 views. Hello. Welcome everyone to the quiz. This is the last quiz that I will be doing for a little bit. The lockdown has been easing. There's been all sorts of things going on in the world. Everyone's got things to do, myself included. So this is going to be the last quiz that I will be doing live streaming for, well, indefinitely. But I've added some extra questions this time, so it's an extra big quiz. Last week there were not many people here, but I had a round on current affairs and things to do with all the protests and things happening around the world. And I was saying to people, like I'll say to people this week, if you can, anyone who is playing, if I've got a, hopefully in the description, there's some links for places you can donate some money to. Normally, if you're going out to a pub quiz, you'd maybe pay a £1 or £2 to sign up, maybe buy a drink. So instead, if you could donate £1 or £2 to one of the organizations that I've linked or a similar one, and that will be great. If you can't afford to at the moment, there's also just a load of good resources to look at and things to share. So maybe just do that if you can't afford to donate anything at the moment, but that would be good. As I will be going for a wee bit, so you best make it count. All right, I'll give you the sign-up sheet. I think it's in the description anyway, but I'm going to post it here in case there's anyone who hasn't signed up. If there is anyone who hasn't signed up, sign in with your team name over here. It's nice to see so many people. Will and Kat, Dave, Bryony, Milan. I think the Connollys are here. They've just signed up in the team name. Cool. Yeah, we've got same number of rounds as normal. 4 rounds in the picture round. What does it mean? Yes, have a look at the. That's not one of the ones I have linked, but look it up. What was I saying? Yes, we're having general knowledge as usual, TV and film as usual. The third round is all about colors, the colors of the rainbow or something. Colors round, and then finally music round. 12 questions per round this time, and then we've got the picture round. I will post a link to the picture round in the comments so you can look at it as you go along. This week again, it is involving Chanchon, my quiz mascot now. This is famous films that Chanchon has starred in. So what I need to know, there you go, that's the link for the picture round in the comments. And I just want to know what film each of those pictures is from. And also you get extra points if you can name the character name of whoever Chanchon is hiding. We have some latecomers joining. You can change your team name. I can stall for time. They're here. Hello. I was just saying about the picture round. Again with Chanchon, take a look. It's in the comments. Name the films and name the characters that Chanchon is posing as. So take a look at that. You can answer as we go along. I think that's it. I mean, you probably all know the basics. You just need a piece of paper and a pen. You write down your answers and you'll score yourselves at the end of every other round when I give the answers. So it's a trust game. Okay, let's play it. Let's do it. The final pub quiz. If everyone's ready. The first round will be general knowledge. So grab your paper, grab your pen, make sure you're all signed up, and sign up sheet, which is also the score sheet. We have David's Magic Shoe. Team, is this where I put my team name? Yes. Quarantinis, Pinky and Perky Blinders, Potion Sellers, Sea Piglet, So Long Mary Jane, and Boxed In. Let's see how we get along. Okay. Question number 1 of the general knowledge round. Question 1. A binky is where an animal jumps into the air and twists its head and body in the opposite direction, sometimes twice, before falling back to the ground. It's a sign of happiness. Which animal does this? That's a binky. So don't write your comments. Don't write your answers in the comments. Just write them on your piece of paper. A binky is when this specific animal, out of happiness, jumps into the air and twists its head and body in the opposite direction, sometimes twice, before falling back to the ground. What animal does a binky? Binky. It's quite an unusual thing to look at, but it's apparently a sign of happiness. Jumps into the air and twists its head and body in opposite directions. Other animals, I don't know, they might do it too, but this particular one is called a binky. Okay, question number 2. What nickname is director Sheldon Jackson Lee better known by? Shelton Jackson Lee. Sheldon before Shelton. What nickname is director Shelton Jackson Lee known by? Or better known by? Who is Shelton Jackson Lee? That's question number 2. Okay, my fans are coming on. They're probably loud, so I'm going to turn them off. Okay. No, it's okay. Question number 3. Which saint, as legend tells, carried a child who was unknown to him across a river before the child revealed himself to be Christ? Therefore, he was the patron saint of travelers. Which saint was he? Which saint, as legend tells, carried a child who was unknown to him across a river before the child revealed himself to be Christ? Therefore, he is the patron saint of travelers. What's his name? All right, question number 4 is pretty good either or question, so you got a 50-50 chance of getting a point here. Which plant contains more menthol, peppermint or spearmint? Which plant contains more menthol, peppermint or spearmint? And I meant you have a 50-50 chance of getting it right if you don't know the answer. If you know the answer, then you've got a 100% chance of getting it right. Which plant contains more menthol, peppermint or spearmint? Let me know in the comments if I start, if I start going laggy or jerky or anything like that, and I will borrow the headphones and then I'll turn the fans back on, because sometimes my computer heats up and it means no one can watch me because they can't hear what I'm saying. So let me know if that happens. Where were we? Question number 5. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Tim Drake are all incarnations of which DC Comics character? So these are all incarnations of a DC Comics character. Which one? And they are Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Tim Drake. Tim Drake, Jason Todd, and Dick Grayson. Which DC Comics character incarnations are they? Let's take a look at the old team name sign-up sheet. Ah, yes. How many? So we've got 8 teams. 8 teams, not bad. Double the amount that were here last week. Was it only 3 last week? Maybe it's more. Anyway, how nice that you're all here. Let's read another question. What question are we on? We're on yes, question number 6. What event took place in Bethel, New York, between August 15th, 1969 and August the 18th, 1969? So that's what event that took place between August the 15th and August the 18th, 1969 in Bethel, New York. What was it? Okay. Question number 7. What animal was Pigwidgeon from the Harry Potter books? That's Pigwidgeon from the Harry Potter books is what animal? A very creaky chap. And a creaky cat, but everything's creaking. That's number 7, wasn't it? Yes, it was. If you need any questions repeating at any time, just let me know. I'll repeat any that need repeating. I'll probably whiz through them all at the end of each round anyway, but just let me know. I'm amenable to your needs and wants. Okay, question number 8. What is the letter C in the NATO phonetic alphabet? It's the NATO phonetic alphabet. What is the letter C? Probably one of the easier letters. I don't know why, because it's at the beginning of the alphabet, I guess. Which is letter C in the NATO phonetic alphabet. Okay, question number 9 is an anagram question. So it is an author. I'll post the anagram. You just got to tell me who the author is. And it's an anagram of Mar Alien. That's Mar Alien. There it is in the comments there. That's Mar Alien. That's an anagram. Looking for an author. All right. Question number 10. What is the surname of the family that adopted Paddington the bear in the Paddington books? So what's the name of the family that adopted Paddington in the Paddington books? What was their family name? Paddington Bear. Has my initials written on his suitcase. Question number 11. What is the name of Woody the Woodpecker's girlfriend? So Woody the Woodpecker, he's got a girlfriend or a partner of some sort, and she is called what? There's a picture. Pop it in the thing. There's a picture there if you want to take a look. I don't know if it will help you. Probably not, but you can have a look. That's who I'm talking about. Woody the Woodpecker's girlfriend. What is her name? Okay, we've still got one more question left. Question number 12 from this round. I also have a picture for this one, actually. What is the name of the big game hunter from the film Jumanji? To move us into the film and TV round. What is the name of the hunter, big game hunter from the Jumanji films? There's another link just there in the comments. Another picture to feast your eyes on, see if it jogs any memories. All right, and then there is, as usual, the bonus question, but not like usual. There are 2 this time. So normally at the end of round 1, I have the bonus question, which is all of the answers from the 1 questions are related in some way. So what links the answers? But this time, because I added questions, half the question, I've got two things. So what links all of the answers of the even numbers, and what links all of the answers of the odd numbers. Maybe a bit confusing, especially if you don't understand, but all the odd numbers answers are linked in some way, and all the even numbered answers are linked in some way. So you get a point if you can guess what links the odds and the evens. 2 bonus points up for grabs. So they don't all link this time. I guess maybe, yeah. This time, to separate the odds and the evens. Okay, that brings us into round 2. I'll do round 2, and then I will do the answers for round 1, and then I'll do the answers for round 2, and then I'll have a little break to get a drink, refresh our drinks, and stretch our legs. A couple of minutes, I'll come back and do the final 2 rounds. Don't forget, there's the picture round to look at as well. So this one is TV and film, and it's all about TV and film. So, question number 1 to kick it off is, what 1997 film, what is the name of the 1997 film in which the absent-minded professor discovers a rubber-like super bouncy substance with a life of its own? In what 1997? What is the name of the 1997 film in which an absent-minded professor discovers a rubber-like super bouncy substance with a life of its own? Now that's a film. Okay, question number 2 is another one of those confusing synonym ones, the Rockbuster ones. So for those of you who have not done it before, I give you a phrase or a group of a sentence, and each of the words or the phrases within the sentence, they are synonyms for other words, and it means it makes up a film. For instance, last week's was for a TV show, and I gave the phrase evolution that's taken into custody, and the TV show was Arrested Development. Development being evolution, and that's taken into custody, arrested development. So that's the premise of it. Hopefully you understand. And this week's synonym 1, I'm going to post it in the comments. Question 2 is looking for a film, remember, the name of a film. A Greek god's web of paths. There it is in the comments. A Greek god's web of paths. What's that film? Let me know if you didn't understand the thing I was saying, and I'll try and explain it better. All right, now we have our first of the movie posters. Well, actually, this one's a poster for a TV show. Only it's got me in it. Okay. There it is in the comments. Question 3. What is this TV show? If you click on the link, it's a little picture. The little picture is of me and my lovely pet hamster. I'm Holy in this picture. So yes, what TV show is this poster from? I also got rid of the writing. I replaced the face with my face and I got rid of the writing. So name that TV show. Well, I've got a lot of things to link in the comments this time. Question number 4. Where are we? Oh yes, question number 4. I thought it was relevant to the things going on at the moment. Which Disney film originally had a character named Jim Crow? They later changed the name to avoid controversy. But yes, one of these characters was originally called Jim Crow. And what film was that? Which Disney film? Which Disney film originally had a character named Jim Crow? They later changed the name to avoid controversy. Okay, question number 5. I don't know, but I'll find out. And I will let you know. It might help, you never know. But first, question 5 is one of the taken off big fat quiz of the year type things. It's a say what you see. So this, we're looking for the name of a film. I'm going to post a picture in the comments. So there's the picture. Take a look at that. It's a say what you see. So link the pictures to make up the name of a film. What's the film? That is, what question was that? That was question number 5, I believe. Okay, question number, where are we? Question number 6 then. I have a theme tune from a early 2000s TV show. And I'm going to play it for you. You just got to tell me what the show is. This one's question number 6. Question 5 was the say what you see, which is the link in the comments. Say what you see. So that's a film. You look at the pictures and try and link up the words to make them into a film name. Question number 6 is the TV theme tune, which I'm going to play. But first, Jim Crow. They changed the name to Danny Crow. Danny Crow. Later on. Anyway, this is number 6. It's a fly. This is number 6. Then this is the theme tune. Take a listen. Okay, that's the theme tune. What show does that theme tune come from? Early 2000s show. Let me know if you need it played again at any point, and I will play it again. Otherwise, I'll go on to question number 7. Bee's on her own as well. We've got a lot of people who are doing teams on their own. They should link themselves. Okay, question number 7. That's where we were, I believe. Number 7 is, which series features the largest cast of trans actresses of any scripted series in history? So which series features the largest cast of trans actresses of any scripted series in history? Maybe you should all quickly link up as a team before the first scoring happens. Link your brains together. That was number 7. Which series features the largest cast of trans actresses in any scripted series in history? Best Show is a review by Milan, who must know the answer to this question. Okay, it's time for movie poster number 2. Movie poster number 2, featuring myself, my sister, my brother, Chanchon, and I didn't have anyone else, so I added in Jeremy Corbyn. Here it is. Take a look at that. Tell me, what film is this poster? I've got the theme tune in my head now. So there we go. That's the poster, the movie poster. In the comments, click on the link, take a look at that. Say what you think it is. Ooh, Sorry I'm Late has just turned up. They may have turned up a bit ago, but I've just seen them. Hello, whoever you are, hello, and thanks for coming. I'm going to whiz through all of the questions for round 1 and 2 again, so if you missed any, don't worry. I'm going to read them all out again before I start scoring round 1. But first, question number 9 of round 2. Which TV series started out as a single sketch on French and Saunders in 1987, titled The Modern Mother and Daughter? Which TV series started out as a single sketch on French and Saunders, titled The Modern Mother and Daughter, in 1987? What TV series was it? So who is this new team? Who is taking part in the quiz? Okay, question number 10 of 12. Question number 10 of 12. Who hosts the TV game show Take Me Out? What a show. What a show. Who hosts the TV game show Take Me Out? Who is the host? Okay, and then I have another the image to share with you. Question number 11 is a still from a film. If I can find it. You've just got to tell me what film it is a still from. What film is this still from? Unfortunately, not starring anyone that it shouldn't in this particular picture. So take a look at that. Tell me what film is it from? Okay, one more question in TV and film before we get to the halfway point of questions, and I'll do some answers for rounds 1 and 2. Okay, final question. Question 12. What year did the Great British Bake Off move from the BBC to Channel 4? So, Great British Bake Off moved from the BBC to Channel 4. What year did that happen? When did it move? What year did the Great British Bake Off move from the BBC to Channel 4? Okay, I'm going to quickly whiz through all the questions from round 1 and 2, just in case anyone missed them, and then I'll do some answers. So in round 1, in the general knowledge round, question 1 was a binky. So binky is when a specific animal jumps into the air and twists its head and body in opposite directions, sometimes twice, before falling back to the ground. It's a sign of happiness. Which animal is this? Number 2 was, what nickname is director Shelton Jackson Lee better known by? Question number 3 was, which saint, as legend tells, carried a child who was unknown to him across a river before the child revealed himself as Christ? Therefore, he was the patron saint of travelers. What was his name? Question 4 was, which plant contains more menthol, peppermint, or spearmint? Question 5 was, it lost me. What, the connection? The connection is going? Or just you can't understand me? I'm going to keep going for now. Let me know if I'm not there still. Question number 5. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Tim Drake are all incarnations of which DC Comics character? Question 6. Which event took place in Bethel, New York, between August 15th, 1969 and August 18th, 1969? Number 7 was, what animal is Pigwidgeon from the Harry Potter books? Number 8 was, what is the letter C in the NATO phonetic alphabet? Number 9 was the anagram, which was in the comments, anagram of Mar Alien, which was an author. Number 10, what's the surname of the family who adopted Paddington from the Paddington books? What's the family name? Number 11 was, what was the name of Woody Woodpecker's girlfriend? And number 12 was, what is the name of the big game hunter from Jumanji? And then the bonus questions were, what links the even number answers and what links the odd number answers? You can't have bonus points because you can't hear me, unless you can't hear the same question over and over again. That would just be unfair. So that was round 1, and then round 2, the questions were, number 1 was 1997, which film is of an absent-minded professor who discovers a rubber-like super bouncy substance with a life of its own? What's the name of what's the name of the film? Well, Milen says you can, so it must be true. Number 2 was the Rockbuster Synonyms one, which is also in the comments. A Greek god's web of paths was the phrase. What film was that? 3 was the TV show poster, which is linked in the comments. 4 was which Disney film originally had the character named Jim Crow, which they later changed to David Crow to avoid controversy. 5 was the Say What You See, which is linked in the comments. What film is that? And then we have the theme tune, which I played from early 2000s TV show. What TV show? Question 7 was which series is the largest cast of trans actresses of any scripted series in history? Number 8 was the film poster, which is also in the comments. What film is it? Question number 9, which TV series started out as a single sketch on French and Saunders titled The Modern Mother and Daughter? Number 10 was who hosts the TV game show Take Me Out. Number 11 was the still from the film, which is also linked in the comments. What film is it from? Number 12 was what year did the Great British Bake Off move from the BBC to Channel 4? Okay, that's all the questions from rounds 1 and 2. I'm going to get a laptop charger and then I'm going to reveal some answers. Let me know in the comments if you need any of them repeating first, and I will repeat them. Okay, judging by the comments, it looks like everyone gets bonus points. Well done, everyone. Okay, is everyone ready for some answers? I'm going to read the answers for round 1, and then you can pop your scores in the score sheet. I'll do the answers for round 2. So I reckon we should just do it. Let's get on with it. Let's do some answers. Answers for the general knowledge round are as follows. Question number 1 was the Binky question. A binky is a specific animal jumps into the air and twists its head and body in opposite directions, sometimes twice, before falling back to the ground. It's a sign of happiness. What animal does a binky? And that's a rabbit. A rabbit. If a rabbit is doing a binky, it's basically jumping for joy. Rabbit is the correct answer. Question 1. Question 2. What nickname is director Shelton Jackson Lee better known by? And that's Spike. Spike is the answer. Spike Lee. Spike Lee's real name is Shelton Jackson Lee. Spike. The answer to question 3. Which saint, as legend tells, carried a child who is unknown to him across a river before the child revealed himself to be Christ? Therefore, he is the patron saint of travelers. Is Christopher. Christopher is the answer. Saint Christopher. Okay, the minty question. Which plant contains more menthol, peppermint or spearmint? And the answer is peppermint. Peppermint contains 40% versus 5% in spearmint, so it's a lot more in the pepper than the spear. Peppermint is the correct answer. Question number 5. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake are all incarnations of which DC Comics character? They are all incarnations of Robin. Robin, i.e. Robin from Batman and Robin. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Tim Drake. Oh, Robin. Points for all. Everyone gets points. 6. Question number 6. Which event took place in Bethel, New York between August 15th, 1969 and August 18th, 1969? It was Woodstock. Woodstock took place between those dates in Bethel, not too far away from Woodstock, I don't think, but they couldn't actually do it in Woodstock in the end, but kept the name. Woodstock. Number 7, what animal was Pigwidgeon from the Harry Potter books? Pigwidgeon was an owl. Owl is the correct answer. Number 8, what is the letter C? It's C in the NATO phonetic alphabet, and that is Charlie. Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Delta, I'm not sure, but Charlie is the correct answer. Then we had the anagram, the author anagram of number 9 of Ma Alien. And the anagram, the answer is A.A. Milne. A.A. Milne is the answer for that one. Question number 10. What was the family name of the family that adopted Paddington from the Paddington books? Brown. They're the Browns. Mr. and Mrs. Brown found Paddington from Paddington Station. Brown is the answer I was looking for. Number 11. What is the first name of Woody Woodpecker's girlfriend? It is Winnie. Winnie Woodpecker. Winnie is the answer. And finally, what is the name of the big game hunter from Jumanji? It is Van Pelt. He's Hunter Van Pelt. Van Pelt. Okay, so those are all of the answers. And then we had the bonus questions. What links the even answers and what links the odd answers? And for the even numbered answers, we had Spike, Peppermint, Woodstock, Charlie, Brown, Van Pelt, and that is Peanuts, the cartoon strip, the cartoon Peanuts. They are all characters. Spike, Peppermint, Woodstock, Charlie, Brown, Van Pelt. Charlie Brown. Or surnames of characters or first names of characters. And then the even numbers, we had Rabbit, Christopher, Robin, Owl, A.A. Milne, Winnie, and that is, of course, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. That's all characters and author of. So that's Peanuts and Winnie the Pooh for the bonus points. So that's all of round 1. Tot up your scores. Head over to the score sheet, sign up sheet, score sheet, and write in round 1 scores. And let's see where we're at. See who's in the lead. We got an 11 straight away. From team, is this where I put my team name? What's coming in now? Oh, another 11 there. 7. What else we got? Another 11. This is a common number to get. 4 11s. 4 11s. Can I get any more than 11s? I've got 4 11s going once, going twice. So we've got Boxed In, Pinky and Perky Blinders, Queenies, and Team is a swipe at my name, all on 11. Oh, we've got David's Magic Shoe beating them on 12. Oh, and Potion Sellers both on 12. And we got a 10. Not sure about Sea Piglets yet, but overall, that was a very high scoring round. And in the lead from round 1 is Potion Sellers and David's Magic Shoe. So they're the ones to watch out for as we go along. Still not sure about Piglets, but we'll see. Piglets. Okay, let's do some answers for round 2, the TV and film round. Dun, 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 if we're all ready. Okay, question 1. What 1997 film is with an absent-minded professor that discovers a rubber-like super bouncy substance with a life of its own? The answer was Flubber, starring Robin Williams. Flubber. Flubber is the answer to question 1. Then we had the Rockbuster one, the synonyms one, which was A Greek God's Web of Puts. What film was that? That was Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth. That's the answer to question 2. Then we had the TV show poster with me looking very holy. That was number 3. What was the name of that TV show? I've got a picture of the original so that you can see it without my face. Not quite as good as my version, but here it is anyway. It is Fleabag is the answer. Fleabag is the answer to number 3. Take a look in the link in the comments if you want to see the original poster without the improvements that I made. Question number 4 was about the character Jim Crow in the Disney film. What film was it? It was Dumbo. Dumbo was the film where there was a character called Jim Crow, and he was a crow, along with a group of other crows, and they were based on African American stereotypes as well. So it wasn't great for Dumbo, the film. And I think the actual Jim Crow was also voiced by a white American man. So not great for Disney. Dumbo. Question number 5 was the Say What You See. The link was in the comments. Say What You See had a picture of an eye. You had a picture of a bunch of sage. You have a picture of some weird thing with a box and a lentil. And it was the answer is Ice Age, Continental Drift. Ice Age, Continental Drift. Not drift, shift I meant. Maybe it was drift and I just put that in. Ice Age, Continental Shift. Because there's no drift key on a keyboard. The box thing was contain. And then lentil without the L. Continental Drift. That's number 5. Number 6 was the TV theme tune. What TV show was it from? Which was the that one. That was My Hero. Early 2000s TV show My Hero. My Hero is question number 6. Number 7, I think Milan's got the answer for this one, judging by the comment. Which series features the largest cast of trans actresses at any scripted series in history? And the answer is Pose. Pose. Available on Netflix. Has the largest cast of trans actresses of any scripted series in history. That's a lot of S's. We had number 8, which was the film Poster, starring myself, my brother, my sister, the cat, and Jeremy Corbyn. What film was it from? Trainspotting. Trainspotting was the film. Number 9, what TV series started out as a single sketch from French and Saunders, titled The Modern Mother and Daughter? That is Absolutely Fabulous. TV show, Absolutely Fabulous. Absolutely Fabulous is the answer to question number 9. Number 10, who hosts the TV game show Take Me Out? And that is Paddy McGuinness. Paddy McGuinness. I said myself and my brother and my sister, did I not? Oh, well. Yeah, it probably would be good with Jeremy Corbyn and Chanson. Would make a good movie. Where were we? I was lost reading the comments. Yes, 11. Question number 11 was the film Still that said something like "feck off, no humans," or "humans keep out." And look who it is. It's our mascot. She's come to join us. Chanson. She's come to say hello. She couldn't not come and say hello on the last quiz, could she? Yes, the film Still, with the little door that said something like "humans keep out, feck off," or something. That is from the film Song of the Sea. Song of the Sea. Chanson. And finally, what year did the Great British Bake Off move from the BBC to Channel 4? What year did the Great British Bake Off move from the BBC to Channel 4? That would be 2017. 2017. Okay, that's all the answers for round 2. So, same again. Head on over to the sign-up sheet and pop in your scores. And we'll see who's in the lead. Feck off, no humans, that was it. See who's in the lead at the end of round 2. Oh, Chanson. Tu es mignon, Chanson. You're a cutie. And we're getting some scores flowing in. Sorry, I'm late on 9. We got a 6, we got an 8, we got a 7, we got a 10. There's a bit more of a range to these ones. Oh no, we've got a few 8s going around. A few 8s. So there's potentially a harder round than round 1, maybe. Okay, we've got some 8s, we've got some 9s, we've got some 10s, 7s, 6s, we've got a few different scores. Let's see what that makes the totals at the moment. I think 21 is in the lead, which is the Quarantinis. They have overtaken now. They're in the lead currently with 21 points. But 1 point behind with 20s are Potion Sellers. Potion Sellers? I think yes, the Potion Sellers and David's Magic Shoe. And then we've got some 19s, 18, 17, 16. It's all looking pretty even at the moment. So a lot to play for. Still don't know what the Sea Piglets have got. They haven't put their scores in for either of the rounds, but we'll see. There we go. Okay. I'm going to give you just a few minutes to You misread your score in a good way or a bad way? I'm going to give you a few minutes to top up your drinks, refresh, stretch the legs, and then I'll be back in a couple of minutes to kick off with round 3, which is all about colors, which is a random subject, but it's what I chose. So grab yourselves a refreshment, have a little dance break, and I'll be back in a minute. Got me some water, got me a cat, got me a kitty cat. She is loud. Say hello to everyone. You thought you were whining? How can you think that you're whining? Surely you'd know. Surely. All right, we've got a couple more rounds to go. We have a colors round and we have a music round, where I will be doing some musical intros. We got some album covers. We got a bit of this, a bit of that. Oh, Chanchon's just gone. She may be back. I have refreshed my glass. So look, aha. Gonna redo the scoreboard so I can see who's at the top. There we go. We've got Quarantinis at the top. Magic Shoe. David's Magic Shoe in second. Okay. So we've got a big old mix of scores going on, but they're all pretty high, so we'll see where we're at. Over to the right, which I've just, whoops, I did have, if you looked over to the right of the score sheet, an overall scores from all 10 weeks of the quizzes. First, second, and third place of each week I've been giving 1, 2, and 3 points to. So those are the overall scores, but I've just mixed them up by reordering these ones. But the colours are still there, so they would have been, in first place would have been Joint, Quarantinis, and Boxed In with 15 points at the moment. See if one of them will be the ultimate winners tonight. We'll see. In second place overall, Pinky and Perky Blinders with 10 points. And So Long Mary Jane, also 10 points. Third place, we're here with 3. And then fourth, we had the Newts from Crete and Potion Sellers on 2. And then all the other teams that have made a podium finish on a point: Cleopatra, Merry Quizmas, David's Magic Shoe, and Knitting Sea Pigs. Those are the overall scores from all the weeks. We'll add the winners' scores on today, see who the overall quarantine quiz is at the end. All right, I reckon we should get straight on with round 3 now, I reckon. Is everyone back? I think. Well, I'm back. Hopefully everyone's back. Sure. I mean, there's no way of me knowing if you're not back. So I'm just going to make an executive decision and say we're going to start, because I'm going to run through the questions afterwards anyway. So get your pens and papers back and let's begin. Round 3, colours. Question number 1. What famous children's character sang the words, "It's not easy being green"? It's not easy being green are words sung by a famous children's character. Which one? What famous children's character sang those words? Question number 2. Which month of the year has a purple birthstone? Which month of the year has a purple birthstone? And why not a bonus point if you can tell me what particular stone it is as well? Which month of the year has a purple birthstone, and what stone is it? 2 points up for grabs. Okay. Question number 3. Sodium nitrate is used to make what color in fireworks? Sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate is used to make what color in fireworks? Fireworks get their color from sorts of mineral salts, usually. Minerals and salts. Different ones make the different colors. What color does sodium nitrate make in its use in fireworks? Is question number 3. Tell me that. Pour myself some more water. Question number 4. Okay, what color cars are most likely to be involved in a car accident? Sorry, what color cars are most and least likely to be involved in a car accident? So you get 2 points up for grabs, 1 for each correct answer. What color cars are most and least likely to be involved in a car accident? 1 for most, 1 for least. What color cars? I did indeed. That in fact is question number 7. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that after questions number 5 and 6. Chanson's back. Et voilà. And very nice observational skills. Okay, question number 5. What is the name of the Hans Christian Andersen tale that features a girl that can't stop dancing? What's the name of the Hans Christian Andersen tale that features a girl that can't stop dancing? There we go. Let's shine a light on Chanson. There we go. See her in all her glory. Okay. Question number 6. What color are emu's eggs? What color are emu's eggs? The eggs of an emu. Or emu, if you're American. Is it emu? Emu. What color is an emu's eggs? Are emu's eggs? Okay, question number 7. For those of you asking about my shirt. Without looking back on the YouTube video, what color shirt was I wearing during the first half of the quiz, i.e. during rounds 1 and 2? Little memory question for you. What color was my shirt? And which do you prefer? Won't get your point, but I'm quite liking this one at the moment. Let me know if you miss any of the questions. Tell me which ones they are and I will repeat them. It's no good. You should give yourself missing internet points. Okay. Well, that wasn't one of the options. I mean, it's a bit cold for that. Question 7. Was the shirt question. What color was my shirt during rounds 1 and 2, i.e. the first half of this quiz? Without looking back on the footage, of course. Without looking back, tell me, what color shirt was I wearing? That was question number 7. It is saddening, but I'm afraid that it is not to be on this particular eve. Oh, you're off? All right, I'll see you later then. Where were we? We were here, which is number 8. Which artist said, "There is no blue without yellow and without orange"? Which artist said that? Oh, excuse me, hiccup. Which artist said, "There is no blue without yellow and without orange"? And then went on to say more things, but that's a bit of the quote that I have here. The most famous bit of the quote. Which artist said that? That's number 8. Number 9. What colors are used on the Russian flag? That's the Russian flag. What colors are used on the Russian flag? So just looking at the team names, trying to see if I knew who everyone was or not. Question number 9 is where we are up to, I believe. No, that's what I just did. That was the Russian flag one. Question number 10 in that case. In color printing. Oh, in the flag. Sure, why not? 1 color, 1 point for each color, for each correct color. Yes, let's do that. What colors are used in the Russian flag? A correct point for each color. But, I mean, you can't just say all the colors and then get all the points. That doesn't work. 1 point for each correct color, but if you say more than the correct number of colors, then you get minus points for the incorrect ones. Let's say that. Okay, number 10. In color printing for red, blue, what do the letters in CMYK color model stand for? So in color printing, the RGB color model stands for red, blue, green. But what do the letters in the CMYK color model stand for? CMYK. Let's say a point for each correct one on this one as well. Let's just go crazy with the points. Why not? It's the last quiz, eh? So you get a point for each correct one of those as well. So 4 points up for grabs there. Question 10. Yes, that was this one, which was in color printing. The RGB stands for red, blue, green, but what do the letters in CMYK color model stand for? What do the letters in the CMYK color model stand for? A point for each correct letter guessed. Number 11. What Nintendo video game series has multiple releases named after colors, including emerald and black and white? What Nintendo video game series has multiple releases named after colors, including emerald and black and white? And finally, to bring us to the beginning of the music round, at the end of the colours round, which band has the two #1 UK hit singles, Too Close and If You Come Back? Which band has the two #1 UK hit singles, Too Close and If You Come Back? Okay, I'll just whiz through those questions once more in case you missed any of them. #1 was which famous children's character sang the words, "It's not easy being green"? #2 was which month of the year has a purple birthstone? An extra point if you name the stone. #3, sodium nitrate is used to make what color in fireworks? #4, what color cars are most and least likely to be involved in a car accident? 1 point for each correct answer. #5, what is the name of the Hans Christian Andersen tale that features a girl that can't stop dancing? #6, what color are emus' eggs? #7, without looking back on the video, what color was my shirt during the first half of this video, during rounds 1 and 2? Question #8, which artist said there is no blue without yellow and without orange? #9, what colors are used on the Russian flag? To make the scoring thing simpler, you get 1 point for each correct one, and there's 3 involved. So you can only answer with 3 colors, and you get a point for each correct one. #10, in color printing, the RGB stands for red, blue, green. But what do the letters in the CMYK color model stand for? 11 was what Nintendo video game series has multiple releases named after colors, including emerald and black and white? And #12 was which band has two #1 UK hit singles, Too Close and If You Come Back? Okay, that's the colours round. On to the final round, the music round. Let me know if you need any of the round 3 ones repeating, and I will gladly say them with my mouth words. But for now, I'm going to go straight on with the music round. So, let's see, we have some questions. How many points is it for question number 10? For question number 10, which was what do the letters CMYK in the color model stand for? You can have, there are 4 points up for grabs, so you can have a point for each correct one. 4 points up for grabs in that one. And question number 6 was, what color are emus' eggs? Emus, what color are their eggs? So, Evil got some of those questions written down, and we can go on to music round. Okay, let's go on to round 4. Question 1. Which singer is a godmother to Elton John's 2 sons? Which singer is godmother to Elton John's two sons? We have Chanchon. She's back. Okay. Question number 2 is another anagram. Pop it in the comments. So this time we're looking for a musical artist with the anagram, I'm a jerk, but listen. I'm a jerk, but listen. It's an anagram of a musical artist. Who is it? It's nice of you to join us for the last quiz. You know you're in the picture round. I don't think she's actually seen the picture round. She doesn't even know. Poor thing. Okay, question number 3. I've got an album cover for you. Just tell me what album it is. So 2 points up for grabs with the album cover. 1 for the album name, 1 for the artist name. I'll post it in the comments. There you go. Cat hairs in my mouth. You're molting on me. Okay, so click on the link, take a look at the album cover. There it is. Tell me the album name and the artist name. 2 points up for grabs. That's the first of 2 album covers. Okay, question number 4. Who was the first African American woman to win a Grammy award? Who was the first African American woman to win a Grammy? That's number 4. Let's give you a bit more chanson here. There we go. There we go. Question number 5. What is David Bowie's real name? What is David Bowie's real name, or his birth name, I should say? As opposed to his stage name or professional name, David Bowie. Hiding in my hand. Okay, question number 6. We have a fill in the blanks. So I'm going to post some lyrics from a song. And there are 3 points available in this question. 1 if you name the song, 1 if you name the artist, and another one for the missing word, the blank. So here it is in the comments. And the lyric is, and you know that she's half crazy, but that's why you want to be there. And she feeds you tea and oranges that come all the way from blank. So, what's the artist name? What's the blank? Okay. Nearing the end of this round. A few more questions. Well, I say nearing the end. We've still got a few musical intros as well. Time for album cover number 2. This one has words on it that I had to get rid of, and it had people on it, which I've replaced again. There it is. With myself again, my sister again, my brother again, and I just had of it peeking in at the side. Take a little look there. What's the name of this? The real name of this album and the artist name. So again, 2 points up for grabs, 1 for the artist and 1 for the album name. It's the Ball Family Band, Super Cool Tunes is the incorrect answer to that question. I've got cat hair up my nose. Oh, okay, she's off again. You off or are you staying? It's up to you. Where were we? That was question number 7. Okay. For 8, 9, and 10, I'm going to get the guitar. Okay. I'm going to do 3 musical intros. Then I got another couple of questions after that, just for the head of it. But first, I'm going to do some musical intros. So these are intros from songs that I'm going to play. And if you recognize them, let me know what the songs are. So again, 2 points up for grabs, 1 for the artist, 1 for the song. This is the first one. So this is the first musical intro, or question number 8. Ooh. Let's see if I can remember it. Okay. Oops. Try it one more time. Went something like that. That's number 1. Hopefully it was close enough for you to understand. This is number 2. Whoops. Okay, number 2. One more time. Whoops. And finally, we have intro number 3. Having a bit of technical issues here. Here it is. That's number 3. Do it one more time. Okay. Let me know if you want any of those 3 repeating, and I'll play them again. Just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, we'll get to the last 2 questions. 2 more questions to go for the music round. Question number 11. I was using my thumb, but it didn't look right. Question number 11. Which common DIY tool is used as a musical instrument, creating a sound similar to that of a theremin? So we're looking for a musical instrument that has a sound similar to that of a theremin, which is a common DIY tool. What common DIY tool is also used as a musical instrument, creating a sound similar to that of a theremin? And then finally, who wrote the US protest folk song, This Is Your Land? Who wrote This Land Is Your Land? The US protest folk song. Okay, and that is that for round 4. I'll whiz through those questions again quickly, make sure we haven't missed any. First up, we had number 1, which singer is a godmother to Elton John's 2 sons? Number 2, we had the anagram, which was a musical artist, the anagram of I'm a jerk, but listen. Number 3, we had the first of the 2 album covers, linked in the comments. Number 4 was who was the first African-American woman to win a Grammy? Number 5 was what is David Beckham's real David Beckham? I don't know why I read that. Number 5 is what is David Bowie's real name? It's not a sports round. Number 6 was a fill in the blanks with the lyrics, which are there in the comments. A point for the blank, a point for the artist name, a point for the song name. Number 7, we had the second of the album covers. Point for artist, point for song name. And then we had the 3 musical intros, 8, 9, and 10. Give me a shout if you need any of those 3s playing again. And then we had 11, what common DIY tool is used as a musical instrument, creating a similar sound to that of a theremin? And number 12 was who wrote the US protest folk song, This Land Is Your Land? Okay, let me know if you want any of the questions from rounds 3 or 4 repeating before I do the answers. And none of them involve David Beckham. So, just you let me know. I just didn't learn any David Beckham songs before the quiz. I really should have done, shouldn't I? There's so many to choose from. Okay, I'll do some answers. You ready for some answers? Chanson. Okay, I'm going to do the answers round 3. Oh, Chanson's run away. Whoops. Okay, let's do the answers for the colors round. Okay, colors, round 3. Question number 1 was, what famous children's character sang the words, "It's not easy being green"? The answer is Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog is the answer to question 1. Kermit the Frog said or sang, "It's not easy being green." Question number 2. Which month of the year has a purple birthstone? And what stone? 2 points up, perhaps. The answer is February. February has an amethyst as its birthstone. So that's February and amethyst are the answers. Point for each. Question number 3 was, sodium nitrate is used to make what color in fireworks? The answer is yellow. Sodium nitrate makes yellow sparks in fireworks. Nice bright yellow. Then we had question number 4. What colors of car are most and least likely to be involved in a car accident? So a point for each one. Black cars are most likely to be involved in a car accident, probably due to their lack of visibility, definitely during the nighttime, and kind of makes sense. White cars are the least likely to be involved in a car accident, probably due to their lack of visibility. Although red cars are high up on the list of likely cars to be involved in a car accident, so that doesn't make any sense with the visibility thing. But anyway, black and white are the correct answers. Question number 5. Christian Andersen tale that features a girl that can't stop dancing. That would be The Red Shoes. Red Shoes. Can't really remember the tale, but I think, as far as I can remember, a girl gets these shoes, and the shoes are magic shoes, and they make her dance and dance and dance, but she can't take them off, and she can't stop dancing. I think maybe she cuts her feet off, and the shoes keep dancing. Anyway, The Red Shoes. Question number 6. What color are emu's eggs? Do you know what color the eggs of an emu are? They are dark green or teal. Yeah, well, Hans Christian Andersen had some dark turns in his stories. I think in the Cinderella story, the ugly sisters, they cut chunks of their feet off so they'll fit into the glass slipper. Obviously not the Disney version, but also pretty dark. What was I saying? Ah, yes, emus. They are a very dark green, or the layer underneath that is a teal color. So green, dark green, or turquoise, I guess, or teal. They can all be classed as correct answers. For emu's eggs. Number 7, without my shirt. What color shirt was I wearing during the first half? It was blue. I'll show you. I left it in the other room. I was wearing this shirt during the first half. You see? Remember? Blue. Blue was the answer I was looking for. Question number 8. Which artist said there is no blue without yellow and without orange? That was Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh said there's no blue without yellow and without orange. And he did put a lot of orange and yellow in his blue paintings. Starry Night, famously. Vincent van Gogh. Number 9. What 3 colors are used on the Russian flag? Let's see, did you know? Cinderella shoes are not made of glass, but some sort of animal skin. Huh. I did not know that. There you go. Maybe you should be taking over the quizzes with your... So it was a mix-up in translation. And we just went with it. Fair enough. Vert. Interesting fact. But there are flags. Red, white, and blue, but in the order white, blue, red. White at the top, blue in the middle, red at the bottom. Red, white, and blue are the correct answers. Yeah, it seems to be one of the most common color combination for flags for some reason. Question number 10 was in color printing. RGB stands for red, blue, green. But what do the letters in the CMYK color model stand for? They are cyan, magenta, yellow, and key or black. Key or black, because I guess I don't really know what key is, but I guess it's the block color and underlaying color. I'll give you a point if you said black or key. So cyan, magenta, yellow, and key or black. A point for each correct one. Then we had number 11. What Nintendo video game series has multiple releases named after colors, including emerald and black and white? It is, of course, Pokemon. Pokemon. Pokemon is the answer for question 11. And then finally, question 12. Which band had the 2 #1 UK hits, Too Close and If You Come Back? And the answer is blue, being a color round, blue. I was going to do a question about Donovan and Colors song, but I didn't. So that's a pretty bad anecdote. That's the answers for round 3. So put your scores in score sheets for round 3, and we'll see if Quarantinis are still in the lead or if they've been taken over by one of the other teams. Let's take a look. Pop your scores in. Ooh, very high score there from... even higher score there. Got David's Magic Shoe and team. Is this where I put my team name? Straight in there with their scores. Couple of 14s coming hot off the press. What else have we got here? Another 14. Ooh. 14 seems to be the common number in this one. 14. So overall, this quiz should be a higher scoring one than usual because I added, well, there's 12 points per round rather than 10, which is normal. So it's almost a whole new round of questions. Oh, 15s, 14s, 11s, 12s. It's looking pretty good score-wise. can't read it. 38 does that say? So it looks like in the lead at the moment. I mean, I haven't got the scores for Quarantinis, who were in the lead last time, so they could very well be in the lead. Who's to say? However, we've got a couple of 34s, which are highest at the moment. David's Magic Shoe and Potion Sellers, both on 34. We've got a 30, 33, 32. We've got some 20s. Other people have not put their scores in yet. 3 scores yet to be placed in. However, that's what it is so far. Oh, there we go. Quarantinis have their score, which happens to be the highest score of this round, which keeps them solidly in the lead. However, we have one more round to score, and the picture round, which is full of points, that picture round, because we've got 12 points, one for each film, plus all the character names are a point as well, so all the character names that Chanchon is masking. And so, still 2 teams without scores, but it's okay, we'll go on to scoring round 4, I reckon. So yes, in the lead so far, Quarantinis, formerly gone by many other names. Oh, hold on, what did I miss out? Pinky and Peaky Blinders, they're on 15. I didn't mention that before. We had the 14s, but the Pinky and Peaky Blinders, they're in second place at the moment. All right, let's go straight on and score the music round. So, question 1, round 4, was, which singer is a godmother to Elton John's 2 sons? Elton John's 2 sons, godmother is Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is the answer for question 1. Lady Gaga. Number 2 was the anagram, the musical artist anagram. I'm a jerk, but listen. And that was Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake was the answer for the anagram. Then we had the album cover, the first one, which I hadn't altered. That was Radiohead, Hail to the Thief. Point for Radiohead and a point for Hail to the Thief. Radiohead, Hail to the Thief. I don't need to link the original one because it was the original one. Then we had question number 4, who was the first African-American woman to win a Grammy? And that would be Ella Fitzgerald. Ella Fitzgerald in 1958. And she did, in fact, win 2 that night. One for Best Jazz Performance Soloist for Ella Fitzgerald Sings the Duke Ellington Songbook, and another one for the Best Female Pop Vocal Performer for Ella Fitzgerald Sings the Ivan Berlin Songbook. So she won 2. She was the first African American to win a Grammy, and she won 2. 5, what is David Bowie's real name? Not what is David Beckham's real name. What is David Bowie's real name? It is David Robert Jones. David Robert Jones. What's his birth name? David Robert Jones. Okay, then we had the fill in the blanks for the lyrics. The lyrics were... and she feels... China is the correct answer. China, Leonard Cohen are the 3 answers to that question. 3 points, 1 for each of those. It was Leonard Cohen's Suzanne was the song, and it was China was the blank. And you know that she's half crazy, and that's why you want to be there. And she feeds you tea and oranges that come all the way from China. Then we had The second album cover, the one where I did have to make some slight adjustments and put my family and Chanson in there. That album cover was Tom Waits, Swordfish Trombone. Tom Waits was the artist, Swordfish Trombone was the album name. 2 points if you got them both right. And we had the musical intros. The first of which went. The first one went. On that one, the answer to that one was You Can Call Me Al, Paul Simon. And it should have sounded more like this.
A man walks.
Paul Simon there. You Can Call Me Al. 2 points up for grabs. One name, one for the song. The second one went like this. And that was the Cardigans with My Favorite Game. Cardigans, My Favorite Game, which sounds more along the lines of this.
He can really drive you crazy. So if you're behind the wheel somewhere, please keep a cool head. Be careful and drive safely.
This.
I don't know what you're looking for. You haven't found it, baby, that's for sure.
The Cardigans, My Favorite Game. Then finally we had this one. And that one was Django Reinhardt, Minor Swing. Minor Swing, Django Reinhardt. Oops, I changed the name of it. And it should have sounded like this. Minor Swing, Django Reinhardt. Okay, question number 11 was what common DIY tool is used as a musical instrument, creating a sound similar to that of a theremin? And that would be a saw, or a hand saw, or a musical saw. A saw is the correct answer. Played with a bow, you take an ordinary hand saw, or you can get custom-made musical ones, but you get an ordinary hand saw, long one, bend it against your leg and play it with a bow, and it makes an odd, haunting, ethereal sound, as I said, like that of a theremin. Saw. Is the answer to question 11. And question number 12, final question of the final round of the night of the final quiz, apart from the picture round. Who wrote the US protest folk song, This Land Is Your Land? And that is Woody Guthrie. Woody Guthrie wrote This Land Is Your Land. Woody Guthrie. So there you go. The answers for round 4. So pop your scores in the score sheet and we'll see where we are at before we do the final scoring for the picture round. What have we got here? We've got a 14. Nice. 5, 4, 12, 10. Whew. This one's going across the board with the scores here. We've got some very high scorers here. All in the 10, 16, 14, 12. What have we got? We haven't got the scores from Quarantinis yet again, but apart from the Quarantinis, in the lead at the moment is 47, is it? 47. Just Pinky and Perky Blinders. Pinky and Perky Blinders. Ooh, our joint lead at the moment with Quarantinis. Quarantinis and Pinky and Perky Blinders are in joint first place, which coincidentally, no, that's ignore me. So they're in first place, followed by, in fact, I'm going to switch the order now so we can see clearly. Pink, there we go. We've got Pinky and Perky Blinders and Quarantinis in joint first place, followed by Boxed In second place with 46, followed by So Long Mary Jane and Potion Sellers, both on 44. And then we've got team. This is where I put my team name. Sorry, I'm late, and see Piglets underneath that. So it's all looking very tight at the top. Plenty of points to be scored yet, so it could all change. Let's see what happens. This is the final round of scoring, the final quiz to see who the overall winner is. So go to your picture round pictures so you can see what they are, and I shall reveal the answers. In fact, I'm going to give you a link to the picture round with chansons. This is the, there you go, links in the comments, and I'll go through them. So remember, you get a point for each correct film name, and you also get a point for each correct character. Each correct character name that chanson has been masking. So, number 1, top left corner. Number 1 was Blue Velvet. Blue Velvet and Dorothy Valens. Dorothy Valens. Valens. Dorothy from Blue Velvet. Question 2 is 1917. 1917 there with Lance Corporal Schofield, and Lance Corporal Blake, or you could just say Schofield or Blake. 3 points up for grabs there. Number 3, It's a Wonderful Life, and that's George Bailey, Mary Hatch were the ones hidden behind chanson. It's a Wonderful Life, George Bailey, Mary Hatch. Number 4 was Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and the character was Sirius Black in the poster. Sirius Black, Prisoner of Azkaban. Number 5 was, of course, Pulp Fiction, and the character was Mia Wallace. Number 6 was Wild, was the film name, Wild, and the character was Cheryl Strayed. Number 7 was the dance scene Titanic, and it is Rose and Jack. Rose DeWitt Bunkett. I don't remember what her name is. I can't pronounce it. Rose and Jack is fine. Number 8, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It's Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and that is Indiana Jones himself and Henry Jones, his dad. Indiana Jones, so that's Jones Senior and Junior. Number 9 was Spirited Away, and the characters were Haku and Chihiro Oginu. I don't know how to pronounce that surname, but Haku and Chihiro. Number 10 was With a Cat Holding a Cat. No, it's no longer a cat. It's Inside Llewyn Davis. Number 11 was Notting Hill and Anna Scott. And number 12 was Space Odyssey, and it is David Bowman is the character name. 2001: A Space Odyssey, David Bowman. All the scores, all the answers. Put your scores on the score sheet. Blue Velvet, Dorothy Valens, 1917. Schofield and Blake, It's a Wonderful Life, George Bailey, Mary Hatch. Prisoner of Azkaban, Sirius Black. Pulp Fiction, Mia Wallace, Wild, Cheryl Strayed. Titanic, Rose, Jack. Last Crusade, Indiana Jones, Henry Jones. Spirited Away, Haku Chihiro. Inside Llewyn Davis with Llewyn Davis. Notting Hill, Anna Scott. And 2001: A Space Odyssey, David Bowman. Put your scores in and let's see who the ultimate winner is. Who is the winner of this week's quiz? The final quiz, in fact. Scores coming in. I haven't had any scores in the last couple of rounds from C Piglet, so I don't know if they're going to be there for this scoring. 1 point per character, and 1 point per character and 1 point for the film name. So depending on how many characters there are, depends how many points you get. Oh, it looks as if you haven't got your scores yet from So Long Mary Jane, but it looks very much as if it's going to be Quarantinis who take first place. Let's just wait and see the final scores. Whose scores have we not got? We haven't got Sorry I'm Late, and we haven't got So Long Mary Jane. However, it's looking like Quarantinis have got it. Don't want to speak too soon. It also looks like everyone's in the correct order almost. Dun 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 dun. Just one more score. Well, actually 2 more scores, but I think C Piglets have stopped scoring, so I can't add them on. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Are they coming?
1 point per character.
Huh?
If there's 2 characters, we get 1 point per character that we got right.
If there's 2 characters, you get 1 point for,
Oh, we got 20.
for each character, yes. If anyone else was unsure. If there's 2 characters in there or more, then you get a point for each character, as well as a point for the film that you get correct. Wait a minute, wait just a minute. Does that mean I'm going to rearrange and we'll show? That means that against all odds, they have just pipped Quarantinis to the lead and are the final quiz, tonight's winners of the final quiz. So congratulations to So Long Mary Jane. They are tonight's winners. Round of applause to you guys. Second place, of course, is Quarantinis with 64, followed by Pinky and Peaky Blinders in third with 61. Then we have Boxed In, David's Magic Shoe not far behind, followed by Potion Sellers. Then team, this is where I put my team name. Sorry, I'm Lazy Piglet. So congratulations to So Long Mary Jane on their win, and that means with the overall scores for the grand winner of the whole quiz, the whole 10 weeks of quizzing, that gives So Long Mary Jane extra 3 points, which puts them, I believe, in an overall second place. We got, or was it third place? Quarantinis 15, 16. Quarantinis look like our overall 10-week quarantine quiz of 2020 winners with 16 points overall. And Boxed In are second overall with 15 points. So Long Mary Jane are third with 13. Pinky and Peaky Blinders are fourth with 12. And then we have We're Here next, and then the Newts from Crete, then Potion Sellers, and then all the other ones who came first, second or third: Cleopatra, Merry Christmas, David's Magic Shoe, Knitting Sea Pigs. So a big congratulations to this week's winners, So Long Mary Jane, and our overall winners, which are the Quarantinis, formerly, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, thank you very much to everyone who kept coming back and kept playing and coming tonight and playing. It's been fun and kept me busy during our period of pandemics. Yes, I'll be doing this again whenever there's any sort of massive pandemic. Yeah, 2013 pandemic, I'll be back. So make sure you're back for that. And thanks for playing. Check out all of the things I've put, the links in the descriptions. They're worth taking a look at, donating some money, all sorts of things down there to look at. If you haven't done already. So yeah, do that. And well done, everyone. Thanks. I may do another quiz if there's any special occasion that happens to need a live stream quiz. However, for now, this was the last one. So it's been a pleasure quizzing for you. And hopefully I will see you all in real life in the near future. That would be nice. But yes, until then, thank you very much. I'll leave you with some Django Reinhardt to play you out. And yes, farewell. Hopefully see you all soon.